I know y'all been up to date with the stuff that's been going on in like the past couple of weeks, past couple of days with celebrities. That's the basic way to put it. Celebrities. It's always celebrities. It's always something going on with them that's more important than the news or that's always loud in our faces or loud in our lives. Anyway, there's a lot going on with the black celebrities and the black culture and entertainment industry. As y'all know, like I'm pretty sure y'all been hearing of Diddy's case. Um, Diddy's case is ongoing. Cassie already testified. Information is coming out. People are talking. People are coming up missing. There's a lot of weird shit that just be going down in Hollywood streets. Hollywood is a weird, corrupted place. The Hollywood Hills, the Hollywood sign, the Hollywood industry is more corrupted than any business out on Earth. Is more corrupted than the streets. Think about it. You hear all these weird things coming out, all these weird things coming out repeatedly. Like there's evidence that's going against these people right now as we speak. And there's gonna be more that come out today, tomorrow, next week. It's ongoing. And that's how it's gonna be from now on. Because it seemed like ever since COVID had hit, more information has been coming out, people's lives been changing, people's views on idols have changed. Look at the industry, man. Look at the shit that's going on with Diddy. Real quick, before I continue. I'm in my basement. This is my thinking space. Down here, I was just listening to some like 1991 music. I was getting hype. You know what I'm saying? So I got hot, went to go brush my teeth, wash my face. So my face is a little wet. I didn't air dry it. I'm just air drying it. I didn't lotion it up. And I was like, damn, we gotta talk about something, man. We gotta talk about something today. Bro, I'm hot. I'm hot as hell. Anyway, so let's get into the main juice that y'all here for. Diddy. There's a lot of weird shit around with his case. He's a succubus. He's a demon. That's not no normal shit. No man can do that. That's a demon. The amount of energy this man has for sex and for hurting people and for hurting men and women and keeping this up for years, decades, that's not a real human being. That's one of my points connecting with how dark Hollywood is. Hollywood is corrupt. With Hollywood, you find out dark information years later. People do and then talk later. You find out disturbing stuff about people that you love, people that you never expected it about. Everybody's names is getting pulled into certain cases, allegations being hit, weird stuff, weird disappearances. The world has been changing for the past couple of years. Like, y'all not seeing it now? I hope people are seeing it now. How the world is completely different than how it was back in the 2010s, the 2000s, the 80s, the 90s, the 70s. I wasn't alive for some of those times, but my point is Hollywood streets is corrupt. Hollywood is satanic. It's dark. The business that they do out here is weird. They're different. They operate on some weird shit. It ain't even just like, it's not even simple like these businesses down here on the road. They do some weird shit. Look, I want this on because why not? I'm trying to keep a different mood for the video. Let me keep this on. And I put on my Metallica t-shirt because I was listening to 1991 hip hop. Bro had mentioned Metallica. It's crazy. Now, I know y'all been hearing, not only just with Diddy, homie CC, bodyguard, big homie CC, he's been coming out talking. He's been talking about how, he's been exposing a lot. He's been talking about how you could get pneumonia from certain drugs that is, in your drink or, your drinks getting laced, how you could die from pneumonia from that, thinking about Kim Porter because Kim Porter had passed with pneumonia. That's just some weird shit right there. She was too young to just have pneumonia. When you think deeper into it, it's like, oh shit. You get my point? Not only that, Tory Lanez. I know y'all been hearing about Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was stabbed 14 times earlier this week. And he's recovering right now. His father has spoke out against Rockefeller. Now, Tory Lanez is not signed to Rockefeller, but Megan Thee Stallion is. Megan Thee Stallion is the other person in the case that said that Tory Lanez shot her in the foot. And then he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Now, listen to what I just said about his father. His father just came out against Rockefeller, calling Jay-Z a demon, telling Jay-Z to stop feeding on these boys in Hollywood, basically stop being a succubus. And his father, I assume, is in the Christian church. And he was just being blunt, trying to expose the darkness. People seeing it, people waking up. Oh, I hate Jay-Z, I hate Beyonce. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion has signed to Rockefeller back in 2019. Megan Thee Stallion promotes hoe music. She's a dark demon for women. She messes up the image of women. A lot of people don't like Megan. A lot of people do. She has fans who worship her. They worship her like she's some goddess idol. You listen to the things she says, the symbolism in her music videos, she's crazy. And I fuck with Megan. Megan lit. What? I mess with Megan. It's about to fall off. I mess with Megan. Megan cool, in my opinion. I think Megan music is, well, is shit now. But back in 2018 and 2019, I mess with it. Big old freak, big drink. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when all this dark shit coming out, it pisses me off. Like everybody is on some weird shit. Information has been coming out this past week saying that she stepped on glass or some bullshit, or she shot herself in the foot. The gun went off and shot her in the foot. It's something weird we don't know about in Hollywood. You just do your deep researching. You sentenced that poor man to 10 years in prison, then he gets stabbed. I heard that the guy who stabbed him is a A minor lover. What the fuck is going on in Hollywood? California's on some weird shit. I don't like California. You got to be careful with California. California is dark. I'm hearing that not only that Diddy got I said Playboy. I heard that the Playboy mansions got underground tunnels too. I heard that Diddy's mansions got underground tunnels where they traffic women. And then I heard that the entire not Hollywood, like specific places in like Hollywood Hills, San Francisco, Los Angeles, certain places under California have like tunnels, like deep, big tunnels. I'm in my basement, deeper than this, like real deep. And it's just, it's scary, man. California is a scary, sick place. I know y'all also have been hearing about the stuff with Haley and DDG. So DDG is a streamer, YouTuber turned rapper. He's been making content on these platforms for multiple years. He had multiple channels. This dude had like 10 YouTube channels at one point. He had beef back and forth with Soleimani. Him and Soleimani just crushed that beef like at the start of May. Like literally, like all these years later, they just, linked up, they bros. And I like it. It's different. And yeah, he had YouTube for a long time. He just started streaming on Twitch. Baddie girls, baddie girlfriends. He cool. He cool. Yeah, I just don't like, I don't listen to his music. I don't give a fuck about new rappers now. I do mess with his old vlogs though. He cool to me. And he had got with Haley back in like 2022, 2023, and then they had a baby. And all of a sudden now Haley is saying that he's abusive and all these allegations is coming out and stuff and blah 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 blah. I don't really give a shit. But people have been speculating that she's lying too. People is taking sides. It's 50-50. It's stuff going on with her, stuff going on with him. Now, I don't care about that. I have a deeper thing I want to say. Haley is signed to Beyonce. Haley is signed to Beyonce's label. Megan Thee Stallion is signed to Rockefeller. Beyonce and Jay-Z are two high-ranking demons in Hollywood. Multimillionaires. Well, Beyonce's a multimillionaire, turning billionaire soon. Jay-Z is a billionaire. He owned plenty of things. These are master musicians, master gods. Whenever you hear conspiracy theories and whenever you hear bad information, it always ties to them or some bullshit. Now, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers and Beyonce is my wife. So every video that I mention Beyonce, I have to let y'all know. But what I'm saying is there's always some dark shit tying back to some higher form of idols in Hollywood. So you hear all the stuff that's going on with Haley, DDG, Megan, Tory Lanez, Beyonce, Jay-Z, their name come together somehow. Diddy, somehow their names all link. Now, my point is, Hollywood is corrupt. Hollywood is falling down. If y'all see everything that's going on with these celebrities in past years and months, it's not hard to notice this in plain sight. Y'all can't see it already? I'm getting hot. I want to take this off, but I put on a whole outfit because we're going to go see Final Destination later today. So I was like, this is going to be an outfit for me. You know what I'm saying? I might just switch out the hoodie, put on ODB, my Old Dirty Bastard hoodie, because I love hip hop. I was just listening to 1991 earlier, you know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes. I put this on because why not? I want to cover my hair. So yeah, that's what I was saying though. Y'all, how are these people still idols to y'all when all this weird shit is coming out with them? J-Lo, Ben Affleck, everybody's names is connected to Diddy. Diddy's the Epstein of hip-hop. And not even just him. With their own conspiracies. Hollywood is corrupt. Hollywood is on a different level of corrupt because they worship Satan. And even if they don't worship Satan, they worship his high-ranking demons. Moloch, statues, they worship pagan gods, pagan religions. They do all types of witchcraft. Weird shit. I don't get how people don't see it. Because these celebrities will say in their lyrics, they will say it in interviews, They are literally talking about polytheism. Polytheism is another word for paganism, worship of false gods, false idols. These powerful, popular celebrities who are misleading many people on social media and on interviews are telling people that they do these bad things. There's full information out that they do that. So why all of a sudden people not understanding and not getting? I don't know. I mean, I guess Satan really is doing good at hiding in plain sight. He's doing a real good because a lot of people not realizing that yet though. But yeah, I didn't want to only just mention these celebrities because there's a lot of weird shit going on with all celebrities, and I know for a fact for the rest of the month, weird shit's gonna be going down with Diddy's case, and weird shit's gonna be going down with every other celebrity, even Ye, even Kanye. I call Ye a clone because Ye disappeared for 4 to 5 months while all his music was getting leaked, while literally telling y'all, and after exposing how Jews run Hollywood. He's not wrong. Jews do run Hollywood. There's evidence to it. There's this interview called Hollywoodism explaining where Jews built Hollywood from the start. So he's not wrong from saying that. Duh. It's just how he said it. He said it in a crazy way. He's not wrong. He's just crazy. He's insane. He just says something stupid so people can mislead and focus on what he said that was stupid versus what he really said what was true. He said some stupid shit talking about some Hitler. I can't even say the nigga name. It's going to demonetize the video. But he said some stupid shit, and people are focused on that stupid shit versus what he really said. He's right about Jews owning Hollywood. Duh. You've heard this before. You've heard this in movies. You've heard this growing up. You've heard this before.
Now what we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything, black. Black owned with black money. Just like the Jews, the Italians, the Mexicans, and the Koreans do.
All I wanted to say is, these people are distractions now. I mentioned Ye, he's a distraction. He's negativity. Hollywood is insanely corrupt. It's dark. This business is weird. You don't get anywhere in that business from just saying, having talent, having skill. You get anywhere in that business from saying yes or saying no. If you say no, you might not make it far in the industry. If you say yes to any question they ask you, think deeper. Now, certain things I don't want to say because YouTube might ban the video or demonetize the video, but think deeper. Look at Diddy's case. Look at the Hollywood parties. Look at, signing your life away. It's deeper than that. It's messed up. It's scary. That's why I don't want to be called a celebrity. That whole image of celebrity is tarnished, man. I always want to become a movie director, and this scares me. This terrifies me so much because I want to be a movie director. I don't want to just be down here doing YouTube and shit. You know how many movie ideas I have in my brain? I love films. I just said I love, you know what I'm saying? I like how The Void look in Thunderbolts. Like, that's tough. I want to make movies like that. The Void and the Thunderbolts, that's lit. Superhero, super villain shit. Final Destination comes out today. It's been like 15 years since the last one. I want to make movies, but Hollywood is so corrupt. I'm scared to go over there. Man, I can't. I'm terrified, man. They're some weirdos. Sometimes I think Beyonce and Jay-Z are clones too. And I don't just say clones like, when people bring up cloning topic, they laugh. And I'm not saying clones like robots and weird shit. You got to look at this on a deeper level. And a lot of people's not going to see this because a lot of people don't think Satan exists. I'm just going to be honest. So I think that these people done so much witchcraft that another demon entered them and their soul is switched out for a demon. Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're like supreme demons of Hollywood. They're beyond saving. They can't, like, Jehovah will literally, like, when Armageddon comes, the war will be launched against demons and they will be going with them too. Like, it's gonna be insane. They're too dark. The amount of people that they hurt. Did you hear the shit Diddy doing? That's a succubus. That's no man. No human being can do that. You can't have sex for 3 or 4 or 5 days straight. You can't ask another man to pee in your woman's mouth and be happy with it. That's not normal, bro. That is wild, man. That's not normal, man. I consider clones, the soul gets extracted out for a demon and the demon's now in your body and you look completely different. And then you're here to push an agenda. It's something we don't know about. Or they'll replicate your body, right? Because they do have a cloning facility out in Canada. You could go look it up. There's a cloning facility out in Canada. They will replicate your body, and then they'll put a demon in that body, and then they will move and talk just like you. Because Satan and demons could shapeshift. So it's a crazy conversation bringing up cloning, man. The Hollywood Hills is scary. Hollywood is I don't want to go there, man. I'm terrified. It's scary, man. I feel so bad for the people who just trapped in that place. And I'm a little nigga from Connecticut taking shots at California. Look at me. I'm over here sending missiles. The videos that I've been posting is just going crazy, like shots fired at Hollywood. I'm all the way from Connecticut, just to California. Yeah, that shit funny as hell though. But for real, let me edit this video so I can switch my outfit. Well, take this off. And then when 9 o'clock comes, put this back on so we could go see Final Destination, because it has been like 14 to 15 years. I can't wait to see that. And then Mission Impossible is next week. With that all being said, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you're new, to put Connecticut on the map and expose the darkness. And I am out.
10 seconds later.
I forgot to mention was how Terrence Howard was talking about how he was going to come out and expose the industry in an interview and stuff like that. And Terrence was talking about, there's been like certain media posts from like independent journalists, you know, World Star, and those independent journalist pages. They've been talking about the stuff that Terrence Howard has said. Terrence Howard said that he will not kiss a man. And that's okay. As a man, he's not supposed to kiss a man anyway. He doesn't have to do that. People are too sensitive now. He literally said he wouldn't kiss a man, and people calling him, like, he doesn't, as a guy, he shouldn't have to do that. It's perfectly fine if he doesn't want to do that. There are certain people who will literally say yes to anything, and that's how these fans and these local niggas act. They will say yes to anything. Like, they're gonna say yes to Diddy. Bro, if a man says he doesn't want to kiss a man, it's perfectly fine. Y'all keep making it seem like this world abides by those group of people. There are plenty of people on the planet. He doesn't have to kiss a man. He could get a woman to do that. I could bet. I will bet my entire basement, everything that I got in my basement, down to my childhood, that there's going to be so much weirder shit going on for the rest of the year. This is only May, and I always say by May, the year really begins. Not really begins like the weird shit people be saying over there, but what I mean is like a lot of action goes down in May. May to like September is when like the craziest stuff goes down. And I'm just saying, like, I already know by September there's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I think people are waking up and seeing that these people should not be your idols. You need to focus on yourself. You need to take care of yourself no matter what. Take care of your kids, take care of your youth, have fun, stay safe, try to get closer to God, try to get closer to Jesus, try to get closer to Jehovah. Try to do something to depart from celebrities and Satan and social media, because I'm telling you, these celebrities are not here to help you. You listen to all the weird shit that's going on with these celebrities. How the hell do you like these people still after hearing everything they just said? Are you serious? Like, all the weird shit that these dudes are saying, y'all still trust these people more than anything? There's no way that y'all like, come on, people be dick riders. People don't see it. I'm telling you, the sky could literally be on fire and they still will not know what's going on. I already know by December it's going to be some crazy more, bro. 2025 is like the year of exposure. Cat Williams brought it up. Cat Williams said that this will happen last year, but even then, I don't even believe him, because he was in Hollywood for like 20 years. And all of a sudden, you're talking about you want to expose Hollywood too? Just because you said Jehovah's name don't make you, like, come on. I take his information that he said with a grain of salt, and it's crazy because, and I'm thankful for his information, but it's crazy because he was talking about Diddy. He said Diddy's gonna collapse, and then 9 months later, September, Diddy's name is, you know, the tape with him and Cassie got exposed. Then it led to this trail of lawsuits, and then they raided his mansions and they arrested. The nigga had guns, drugs on it, bro. It was some shit, man. There was some crazy shit going on last year. You know what I'm saying? Then Jay-Z got hit with a rope lawsuit back in December. I'm like, what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's wild, bro. It's wild, man. And I know Ye. Earlier this year, that boy Ye was going crazy on Twitter. That he was saying a lot. Like, he was saying a lot. Man, it's so funny, and people still worship. I'm done, bro. I'm done with people, man. Yeah, CTO, bro.
10 seconds later.
And people wonder why I didn't vote. That's exactly why I stay from the politics conversation and political shit. Everybody went to Diddy's parties. Everybody went to Epstein parties. Everybody's corrupted. They don't worship the same God as the local people do. They don't worship the same God as me and you. And y'all wonder why I didn't vote? They using Megan to tell people to go vote for Kamala. Are you serious? Trump didn't fix inflation. Trump was at these parties. Kamala, I'm pretty sure Kamala was there too. Everybody's weird. Obama was there. Obama was best friends with Diddy. That was like his boyfriend. And all of a sudden, y'all talking about some, we need a vote. But y'all not doing nothing. You're not for us. Y'all never were. When you were in office, you didn't get nothing done. Now you talking about we want to get you back? Obama, Kamala, Trump. Y'all all weird, bro. I'm done with this shit. This is exactly why I didn't vote. And people don't see that. People looked at me like I was weird because I... Ain't no way. All these girls looked at me like I was weird. Unfollowed me. What the... Yeah, bro. Yo, bro.